All right, welcome back. We have another reading today. And on the bottom of the decks, to start off with, we have Elder of Pentacles, also as the King of Pentacles, and Perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. I'm hearing things like perspective, obviously, but I'm hearing things like stop worrying so much. You need to back down. There's more to this experience right now than your worries. Specifically hearing financial worries. This could just be worries in general. I see an Ace of Pentacles. Harbinger of abundance. Again, remember, abundance comes in all forms. Oh, we have three. Jesus Christ, we have three major arcana cards on the table right now. And then we have lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. You may be finding yourself purging a lot right now. Just getting rid of things, old thoughts, old habits, old beliefs, old like physical things, old items that don't fit you, don't fit your aesthetic, don't fit your lifestyle. Okay, we have wait. It's not time yet. Things are being woven. The golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. You're purging things in order to, and I don't like using this terminology too much, but in order to ascend further. We have Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. I feel like you've been doing a lot of inner child work. I feel like you've been tending to yourself, of course, tending to your inner child. But you've chosen to do this work for a reason. And children in general are really, really connected to spirits and to spiritual things. So it makes sense that if you're working on your inner child, you are becoming more connected to your spirituality. 333 on my timer as I said that. And in doing that work, you have found something new to you. You have found things about yourself that you can't, I'm hearing like you can't live without anymore. I'm hearing your standards are higher. Your level of being is higher. And I feel like anything that's not aligned with that, 414, is, I'm hearing, giving you the ick. You can't, I'm hearing like you can't deal with it anymore. And you know that something different is coming. I feel like I'm talking to an intuitive collective. But you know something is coming, but it's not here yet. And I've been channeling this message for the last couple days here. And that's because you're supposed to be in this waiting period, so you can get rid of anything that is unaligned and just like is not serving you anymore. deep cellular healing. That's what I'm talking about. I'm hearing the last couple years. For some of you, a couple months, but for many of you, the last couple years has been just one giant healing journey. And I'm seeing like light bulbs and realizations. Like you've had all these moments where you've had to sit. I'm hearing sit in the darkness. And sit with yourself, love yourself, be with yourself, and love and appreciate yourself. And I'm hearing like it's always a journey. It's always going to be a process. Things aren't going to work out perfectly all the time, right? And this healing journey, sometimes it is 3 steps forward, 10 steps back, or 10 steps forward, 2 steps back. Like it's a very non-linear. A new earth. It is happening now. It says it's happening. Hold the vision. Again, even though you're in this waiting period, this new beginning is happening. And we have the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Underneath that is the 9 of Pentacles. Enjoying life. I'm hearing luxury. Indulgence keeps coming up for me. Then underneath that, we have the 9 of Wands. So again, I said at the start of this, like, stop stressing so much. Which I know is easier said than done, especially when you don't know what the timeline is here. Like, I get it. 8 of Swords and then the 10 of Wands. I'm just pulling from the bottom of the deck here. You not being able to see is causing you more burden. And they're saying like, that's not your burden to bear right now. You are allowed to simply just be. You're allowed to simply just exist. And I know that's easier said than done, especially when you know something new is coming. But like, again, you 6 of Swords here. Interesting. I said 6 of Wands, which is about victory and success. Like 6 of Swords, you're leaving things behind. Typically, I mean, this card is a puffin, but typically this card is people on a boat going across a vast body of water, going forward into a new land, and you're in the boat. You're in the boat. You just don't know that you're in the boat yet. And I know it's frustrating because you can feel like there's land out there. Like, you know that you're going towards something. I'm hearing like you have pieces of the map, but you're just not there yet. But you're in the boat, which is, I'm hearing many steps further than you thought that you would be a year ago, 2 years ago. Yeah, Ace of Wands and the Lovers. You've decided to, and the 2 of Wands, you've decided to leave behind the old in search of something that brings you new light, brings you new passion. And I said the 6 of Wands earlier, and what comes out? 6 of Wands. Victory, happiness. Like, rest assured that although like things are uncertain right now, by the way, for those of you that are counting, that's the second ace that I've pulled, and we have the Ace of Cups. So 3 out of the 4 aces over here. Although you are going through the moon uncertainty right now, victory will be yours. You're not, I'm hearing you're not as delusional as you feel. In fact, you're not delusional at all. Like you are building something better than what you had. And what's interesting, oh my God, I didn't even realize this. I have 3 other tarot decks. Typically, I flip them over so they're not distracting me. But I have 3 other tarot decks out. And we have the High Priestess, which is intuition and a higher knowing. We have the World, which is completion. And Justice. So you are on your soul aligned path. And the Page of Pentacles is underneath the World in this deck. It just started popping out. And it is going to bring you that success. It is going to bring you that abundance. You're uncertain right now. It is, but whatever you're going towards is going to bring you so much more emotional stability, I'm hearing. Interesting. I'm hearing emotional rejuvenation, which is beautiful. And again, we were talking with the 6 of Swords, like you are on the boat. You 1, 1, 2, 3 on my timer, but you're going through the death process. And yes, death can come quickly and it can happen suddenly. But a lot of times death is slow and painful. Not saying that it's going to take years, but they're saying like sometimes death can really take years. And they're saying this process is going to be a lot smoother for you than that. But going through a death and a rebirth, which I feel like you have probably done before, it's a long process and it's often very painful, and it involves losing a lot of things. But realize that, the Strength card here, realize that your past hurts are what's giving you the strength to keep going. This feels terrible, right? For many of you, this is not the worst thing you've ever been through. For some of you it is, and I'm sorry for that. The pain, I'm hearing that for those of you that like this is the most painful thing you've ever experienced, the pain will ease and it will get better. You're just in the rough patch right now. Oracle of Cups, which is the Queen of Cups. It's about healing. And we have a card on the floor too. Oh. Interesting. We have the card that just had so much trouble falling out of the deck is Weight of the World. Boundaries. Let it go. It's not yours to carry. You can't carry everything from your life, like this life that you've had that's gotten you this far. You can't carry all of that with you into the next section of your life. It's just, there's not enough room. They want me to speak to what I've been doing today. We have a baby, another baby coming in November. And although that's very exciting, we don't have room for another child right now, physically. So this whole weekend, my husband and I have been going through the whole house and purging and getting rid of so much stuff. Our garage has bins and bins full of stuff that we're going to donate to charity. And that's because we are moving into a new chapter of our lives. And that stuff doesn't fit us anymore. We don't need a dozen margarita glasses anymore. Just as you don't need whatever you've been carrying for so long, whether that's physically or emotionally. It's just not serving you anymore. And we have the Four of Cups, which points to, again, you're in this waiting period, but that doesn't mean that you have to just sit there and do nothing. Now, you can, and if you feel called to do that for your own Oracle of Cups, for your own healing, right? And again, Oracle of Cups is also about following your intuition and those intuitive nudges. But this is about purging and releasing as well. Interesting. We have the Eight of Wands here, which is about fast movement. It's the turnaround when it happens is going to happen more suddenly than what you expect. I feel that we have the Seven of Wands here too. Oh, and Seven of Cups. Interesting. You may be seeing a lot of sevens. But anyway, I feel like you're going to be like fighting and fighting so hard. And then one day it's just going to click. I'm seeing like a light switch flipping, or you're just going to say like, well, F it. And then it's going to happen. And although you can't see where you're going right now, you do have more choices on this path than you think you do. I'm hearing not all options are for you. And again, we had the Oracle of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So lead with intuition. Not all offers or opportunities are going to resonate with you. And if it doesn't resonate, say no. Because something better is going to come along. Oh, there's two. Interesting. So this is the Starseed Oracle deck. It says longing for home, homesick for the stars. Gotcha. And then surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. When I said homesick for the stars and longing for home, I heard coming back to yourself. When you get overwhelmed, come back to yourself. But this is also pointing to your journey that you've had thus far, is coming back to yourself. Yeah, this part of your life doesn't have to be all bad. Because there is good in it. There are so many major arcana cards. How many are in this pile? Okay. We have 7 cards on the table, and 4 of them are major arcana. So this is a big message to pay attention to. I guess we'll start with the 3 that came out together: the Chariot, the High Priestess, and Justice. I'm hearing, as you are making your decisions, let your intuition guide you. And that's going to lead you to your divine justice. And on this picture right here, I'm getting like really heavy archangel vibes. Like Archangel Michael, Uriel, Haniel, Vivasil, Raphael, Gabriel. I don't know if you work with archangels. Maybe you might want to start. Because they're definitely coming forward very, very heavily, and they'll get some work done. They'll tell you that. They don't play around. Seven of Pentacles, Apprentice of Wands, and the Sun. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. The seeds that you have been planting, because you have been, again, you've been planting the seeds, you've been doing the work. And they're very divinely led. They're very passion forward, is what I'm hearing. It is going to lead to the happiness, to the success that you think it's going to. It may not look 100% like how you are thinking it will, but it is leading to your ultimate like happiness and success. And I'm hearing like your divine justice is coming. Like if you have experienced wrongs in the past, they are righting themselves. Yes, the people that have wronged you will also get their, I'm hearing, just desserts. But that is not up to you to decide. That's up to them. I think we're going to end it there because this is starting to get a little long. So I love you. I hope this helps. As always, you can always book in a reading with me through the link in my bio if you would like further guidance, but I will see you again next time. Bye.